Alright, today I'm going to show off my AWA figures made by Remco. Some of them have their clothes, some of them don't. It's just whenever I find them, you know, I pick them up and everything. I would love to have all their outfits and stuff, but some of them get a little pricey with their clothes and stuff. But the first one up doesn't have any, and that's Larry Sabiscoco. I remember having this one back in the day when I was a kid. Him and old Flair. I think they came in a 2-pack. I played with them big time. These are shaped and made just like He-Man figures. So everybody's got a good 6-pack or 8-pack or whatever else they got there. Larry Sabiscoco. Hopefully we'll stand them up right there and hopefully nobody will fall over. That's his. Most of these are, I guess, they're rookie figures is when they first came out. And believe it or not, this is Scott Hall. Yes, his face has got a little bit of purple stuff on it, but it's the only one that I've ever came across. He did come with some clothes and stuff. He is a little beat up a little bit, but yeah, he rocked the mustache in the 80s in the AWA right there, Scott Hall, and he's got red on too, just like old Larry Sabiscoco over there. Next up, he does have his robe, and woo, we got Ric Flair, baby. It looks nothing like Ric Flair. Look how dark them eyebrows are. Now some of these kind of looked similar. You know, Larry Sabiscoco looked pretty good. And if you watch Scott Hall, I mean, he's got a mustache stuff. It kind of does look like him at that time with his hair and stuff. But this does not look like Ric Flair at all. But anyway, it's got the purple on with the RF. He does have his robe and everything. It's got a few little dirty spots on it right there. But it's alright. I thought he was cool. I had to grab the Nature Boy's rookie figure right here. As far as I know, I think, from the AWA, the Remco line that came out in 1985. Next up, Marty Janetti. This is a harder one to find. Would love to have Shawn Michaels, but I haven't got lucky and ran across him yet. But, of course, he does not have none of it. He usually comes with a shirt that's like black and white like that, check like a zebra print. I think he comes with maybe a headband. I don't know. And I know he comes with these shades that are impossible to find. Some places are making repos and stuff, but I'd rather have the real deal and stuff. But yeah, that's Marty Janetti, one half of the, at the time I think they called them the Midnight Rockers in the AWA time. Next up we have a referee. This took a while to get. I never came across him until here recently. There is another referee that's got a werewolf head that's kind of hard to find. I don't know why he's got a werewolf head, but he does. We'll stick the old ref over there. Next up we have Kurt Henning, Mr. Perfect. And yeah, I think that looks like Kurt back in the day. Look at this, that little smirk and stuff. He had different kind of hair and stuff. Now this one, he did have a, he had like pants on, camouflage pants, camouflage shirt, and had a headband. He was a tag team with the next guy that I'm going to show you right here. That's Kurt Henning's rookie figure. And this is Greg Gagne. Yeah. Old Greg was his tag team partner. His daddy owned the company. Greg Gagne here with all the black on. I would love to find them with their camouflage and stuff, but it's kind of hard to come across with their clothes and stuff. Hopefully I don't knock nobody over. Alright, let's go to another tag team. Everybody knows this tag team. And this is Hawk here from the Road Warriors. Now his paint could be a lot better, but you know, I think I found these at a flea market and it's only like $5 a piece. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna grab them. And if I came across them now and they was looking a little bit better and they was still $5 or $10, I'd probably still pick them up right there. So he's a little loosey goosey there, but because they've been played with pretty good. But then we have Animal. Now Animal's paint's really good. He's got some really good paint still on him. Nobody beat him up too bad. He's got a tattoo right there. We stick him back there to where you can see it. And they did come with pants and a tag team belts, but I don't have them. So, but that's Animal. That's another tag team. I got a few tag teams. We'll stand him up right there. Looking good so far. Ain't nobody fell over. Next up, Abdullah The Butcher. He is shaped a lot different. Well, Abby was not muscular at all. And this is actually being nice to him because he was a lot bigger than this. But he does have the cuts and stuff on his forehead, which is pretty cool. He did come with pants, and he did have these booty things that you could go over top of these. But, you know, I found this one off of Jason. Didn't have all the stuff. It's hard to come across that way. I think later on he did have a complete one, and he sold a lot higher than what that one sold for. Next up, we got Rick Martell. Yes, and I think this looks like Rick Martell too. For 1985, I think these likenesses are pretty good, except for the Flair of looking like. I don't know why they couldn't get Flair, but you know, they just couldn't get him apparently. But that's Rick Martell. Later on, went to the WWF and become the model Rick Martell. So yeah, he's pretty cool. He's got a lot of them wore red back then, seems like. We got gorgeous Jimmy Garvin, and I'm not for sure if this is what he's supposed to be wearing. I've seen other people have him and have like a reddish look, reddish and blue and white, but this is all blue. I don't know. This is the way I got him, so I kept him like this. I haven't seen nobody else with this, but so Jimmy Garvin there, he looking pretty good, and he got all red on and everything. I used to always think these look like Flintstone boots or something because of the way the top was. So we'll stick him in the back. That's another one with some clothes. Then we do have another one, Nick Bachwinkle. He's pretty hard to find. He's got his vest on, and he's got his knee pads. He was an AWA champion for quite a while back in the days. I was real stoked to find him. He is a harder one to find, and there they go. He about to knock him down right there. You just barely touch one, and they're going. I almost did it, but I didn't. Anyway, Nick Bachwinkle right there. We got Stan the Man Hansen here. He don't have none. He had chaps. He had a vest looking thing. He's got a hat. He's got everything. This one didn't. And he's shaped like Abby a little bit. Well, he is. There ain't too many of them that's made like this, but pretty cool still yet. And his tag team partner, I do have all his clothes. He's as easy to keep on because it's one thing right there. This is Jerry Blackwell. And he was made like that too, and this was probably the best thing to have made on him because a lot of kids didn't take that off. So that was pretty cool to have him there too. Next up, we got Baron Von Raschke or whatever you call his name. He had the claw. A lot of them were shaped with one open hand and one kind of closed. His is the only one that's different, so he could do the claw. He's a pretty easy and cheap one to get. I think he was like my second or third one that I picked up. Then we got Paul Ellering here from the Road Warriors. He's jacked too. He did come with a shirt that had Road Warriors. I don't have that, but maybe one day I can come across one with the actual shirt and stuff, and I would probably buy it if it's in decent price. Next up is a tag team. I found this at the flea market too. Stan Lane, and I'm not really for sure this. Another one's Steve something, but they're kind of like I'll show you him first so he can come in focus. Got their little bow ties there, and it's got their little strap things, kind of made like Chippendales. I already had him at one time, but I didn't have him complete. So I think this is Stan Lane here, and this one was Steve something. I can't remember that guy's name. If anybody knows it, let me know right off. I should have looked him up before. And this last guy, I drawing a blank here big time over him. Anybody knows who this is, let me know. I should have looked it up beforehand. I usually used to remember this guy's name, and for some reason I just totally blanked out right now. But yeah. Anyway, that's all my AWA guys. I don't have them all, of course. I've got a lot of the common ones. But I still got 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. I thought I had more than that. But anyway, that's my AWA collection. Let me know what your favorite guy is. They made back in the day of the AWAs, if you collect them or if you want to start a collection. This is Movie John, and I'm always filming.